Usually plays on the undercard of Anthony Joshua versus Ungoa. We have Zhang, the Chinese killer, the Chinese warrior, versus Joseph Parker, who's going to win. Quick breakdown, not going to talk too long today on this one because it is an undercard. I think Parker wins. Zhang's built his career on 2 good fights against Joe Joyce, whereas Parker has steadily done well against pretty good boxers. Dillian White, Derek Chisora, in his last fight against Wilder. He's fought Joshua. Joseph Parker's good, man. He's never going to be the A. He's never going to be the A side. He's always going to be a pretty followed B side. Got a good following in England now. He's the road warrior sort of guy. He's not a David Tua. He's not that like one punch knockout sort of fighter. He's pretty much like a systematic beat down fighter where he closes the gaps and he, gets accumulations and uses the jab well, and he just moves well enough to score points. But he can knock you out when he needs to or stop the fight. And I like Joseph Parker. He's grown on me. He used to annoy me a bit with just turning up to fights and I wouldn't say becoming a gatekeeper, being a very good draw, but never being like this sort of sensational puncher I thought he was. I always thought he had a UFC style stance, but he's not a cruiser, he's a heavyweight. He's just never had that like killer knockout power. But off the back of what he did to Wilder, I have to say that he's going to be the fresher against Zhang. I feel like that. I think Zhang's this warrior that's got a great endurance, a great chin. He's very, very strong, as he showed against Joe Joyce. But Parker's not Joe Joyce. Parker can trade with the best of them. He can go the distance with the best of them. And I think the age factor is going to favour Parker against Zhang. And Zhang now is going to come up against someone who is fresh, who knows how to punch, who knows how to move, who knows how to vary the punches and combinations, and knows how to use the ring well. And Joe Joyce is a very good boxer. He's not a great, but he's very, very good. And that's enough to beat Zhang, in my opinion, because Zhang, although he's had 2 good performances against Joe Joyce and the prior fight, the fight he fought prior to that, which I watched live, that was a bloody war. The age is going to tell. And on the confidence of Joe Joyce now, after what he just did to Wilder, he will be comfortable taking on a guy like Zhang, who has threats, he's durable, he's strong, has power. Joe Joyce can negate power, as he showed. If it's a battle of attrition and a battle of getting the shots off and winning the rounds, you're actually playing Joyce's game. It's not going to be a jab fest, but Joe Joyce is a better boxer than Zhang, and that's going to prove in this fight. The jab, the timing, just to staying busy. And it's not a stay busy fight because Zhang does offer a threat. You can't just pep him and expect him to go away. But I actually think Joe Joyce will look a lot better getting his shots off against someone who is just this Chinese warrior who has done very well. And I'm not taking away what he's done, but now Joe Joyce is the classier fighter of the 2. And he does deserve a bit of respect now because he's done well in England and he's got a good fan base and he's always in good fights and close fights, some of them, some not. But if it goes to 12, I fancy Joseph Parker to edge it out comfortably. I don't think he's going to stop Zhang. That ain't happening. It could be a war, but I think the timing is with Joe Joyce perfectly for this fight. You're fighting someone with a good reputation, who's a killer, but the age factor will favour Joe Joyce. I'm going for Joe Joyce, unanimous decision on this. He's good at getting those. He just knows what to do in and out the ring. He just knows how to use the ring. His generalship's very, very good. And it's enough to beat Zhang. Am I right? Am I wrong? Put it in there. Check my Joshua prediction versus Ungoa. We've got plenty more to come. Yeah, so enjoy the fight. It will last. It'll be a 12 round, but I think Joe Joyce edges every round. Peace.